Hey y'all, welcome to Summertime Tarot. My name is Summer and this is a general mid-month reading for the sign of Capricorn. So let's go ahead and get started and see what comes out for you. Okay, so we have spiritual career. So, and then we have peace. It reads, I am a being of love and I release all negative energy. Okay, so with this spiritual career and this peace, you may be, it looks to me like you're in a space where you're focusing on creating or building a career around something that you really love, something that's important to you, something that means a lot to you. And with peace here, and on the bottom of the deck, we have parenting. I'm sorry to pick those up before. Parenting and guilt. So with this parenting being here, right, there's a need for you to come into like a leadership role, to release anything that is disrupting your peace of mind, your peace of spirit, that's kind of interfering with what it is you're trying to create for yourself, right? So let's go ahead, see what else comes out. Bottom of the deck, we have attachment in reverse. So I feel with this attachment in reverse, this is you. I see you like releasing and relinquishing. I feel like expectations of yourself. Also, with this thinking woman, any kind of ideas or ideals about what it is you're trying to create that are actually blocking you from creating this masterpiece, I feel, with this spiritual career and this piece, right? And so with the temple path, I feel like this is you really, being that this is in the past energy, you coming into a space of knowing, of kind of understanding, you know, where you are on your path, and trusting and believing that, okay, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is what I'm supposed to do. But I feel like currently you may be experiencing some kinds of blockages, right? Because we have here the fourth chakra. So I feel like this is blockages within your heart that may be making you, with this thinking woman, I feel like this is like a mindset about this path that you're on. You may be feeling like it's the wrong move, or you may not be like trusting that this is the right move for you. You may be, with this attachment in reverse, kind of held up or caught up on past ideals or past right, because she's holding a mask. So past identities or thoughts about yourself, feelings about yourself or about your situation, maybe even feeling with this guilt here that, you know, this move that you're making, you know, may not be right because maybe it hurts people, or it's not what people expect of you, or it's not what you expected of yourself. And so for the remainder of the month, this is really, with this goddess of the moon, there's a need for you to really come into your own inner knowing, come into, you know, a trust and belief in yourself and in the divine and in your connection with the divine, and trusting that this path that you've decided to, you know, place yourself on is the right path, and that anything that you need to know going forward is going to reveal itself to you. And that with this parenting card here, that you can kind of, I feel like, relinquish any guilt or anything that's kind of blocking you, that's kind of keeping you stuck in a space, I feel that no longer serves you, that is no longer right for you. And so there's a need for you to kind of release any kind of guilt or any kind of fear or shame around this change that you're making in your life, this path that you decided to follow, or that you're deciding at this current moment to follow. And so with the fourth chakra here, this is, I feel, you opening yourself up to this new path and to trusting and allowing yourself to kind of be guided and open to receiving the very things that you desire, right? But I feel with this parenting card being here, I feel like there's a need for you to kind of rethink the way you're going about things, and come from a more kind of peaceful, calm, centered space, and not one that's kind of driven by fear or anxiety, right? So let's go ahead and pull some messages for you. So we have Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. Yeah. So I feel like the challenges for you, at least from what I'm seeing, is I feel like your mindset and your heart space, but also a need to really trust in your intuition, trust in your inner guidance system, trust in the divine, God, whomever you believe in, pray to, and kind of relinquish any of your fears or any anxieties that you may be attaching yourself to, so that you can allow this path to unfold in the best manner possible, right? But if you're kind of stuck trying to, I feel like, force your will, or trying to guilt trip yourself into doing something because you're afraid that if you don't do it, you know, you'll never get anything or anything like that, right? It's a need to kind of come out of a peaceful space, a trusting space, an open space, right? An open heart space, but not one that's blocked off or afraid or fearful or feeling less than. It's a need to kind of come into, with this goddess of the moon, your divinity, your belief in self, your belief in the divine, and be open to receiving, right? Let's see what else comes out. Okay. We got take time to breathe. Thank you, angels. I breathe with ease knowing you're here. And focus your mind. Thank you, angels, for helping me to focus on my priorities. Yeah. So I feel like with these two, right, I'm getting the feeling either like you may either be in a space where you're kind of like balls to the wall, kind of like not wanting to do anything, or like just kind of lost, maybe even either that, or you're like ultra focused and you're kind of like allowing it to kind of suck the life out of you. So there's a need for you to kind of balance the two. There's a need for you to come out it from a calm and loving space, but also to keep your mind, you know, your eye on the prize, right? But don't get too caught in either or. There needs to be a balance, right? And I also feel like there needs to be a balance between your logical and your like intuitive self. So not getting too logistical or like it needs to be this way, right? Because this is what, you know, the book says, but also, you know, allowing things to kind of flourish and flow in the way that, you know, they do on their own. Okay, so let's see. Let's pull a goddess card. Let's see what goddess would be helpful for you this time. Okay. All right, so we have, oh, wow. Okay. See, this came out in was it Libras? I think it was Libras. And so, yeah, I can't pronounce her name, so I call her Madam Cece. But this is Fresh Start, so let's go ahead and read from the book for that one. Right? And, you know, feel free to look her up and see if you can gain any more wisdom from her, if she has any other messages for you other than what I'm able to provide you at this time. So, Madam Cece is Aztec in origin. And so the book reads, let everything else go and start over from scratch. Goddess of Water is here to help you wash away everything that isn't working for you and create a brand new story. She's guiding you over your rainbow bridge. She's guiding you over her rainbow bridge to more fertile grounds. Okay? So yeah. So I feel like it's just a need for you to kind of clear out your heart, right? So that you can be open to this new start, this fresh start. And kind of let go, relinquish anything that's kind of no longer serving you, that isn't working. And just to trust in your path, trust in what it is you're doing, trust in yourself, trust in your ability to, you know, create this new career, you know, or if it's not a career, maybe it's a just something that is important to you spiritually and emotionally, right? So yeah, but that's all I have for you, Capricorn. I hope this reading helped you in some way. Please let me know down in the comments how it resonated for you. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos like this one, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, okay? I really appreciate you, and I hope to see you soon. Peace out.